Oh shit, you damn skippy in my world. I look at it as no job. Hey, I'm unemployed. When I don't got bids, I'm unemployed. You know what I mean? I gotta stay on my motherfucking phone, looking at bids and work orders and shit, answering phone calls. Well, I wouldn't trade it for the world though. But hey. Oh yeah. And I like my shit because I work with my hands and my mind. You know what I'm saying? I do low voltage IT. So, you know, shit, sometimes I'm doing hard wiring. I might be wiring up a building. Another day, I might be sitting there on a computer. You know what I'm saying? Troubleshooting some shit. But whatever we do, we getting 50 an hour. Whatever we do, we gonna get 50 an hour though. Yeah, look, what I was like, look, at minimum we gonna get 50 an hour, you feel me? Don't let them say I need 2-3 texts, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna get 50 an hour for everybody at minimum. The dog shouldn't even been where you're at if you were over there. Okay, I'll get him outside. You need to focus on school, not Leo. Alright, I'm chill. I'm about to go live. Somebody said they was trying to play, but I don't see them. I'm about to go ranking. Oh, send it, Phil. Yeah, he said he got an appointment. That's not me, though.
France exhibition.
What it do, though? Have a little fun today. Last off day of the week.
France exhibition. Ultimate exhibition. Entering pass for 60 yards screen. You have 9. Complete 8 pass. Get 2 rush. Force 1 fumble is selected. Pass for 100. Get game score 8. Get
Force fumbles. This shit is hard to get.
Pass for 60 yards is selected. Entering main menu screen exhibition.
Who's sending it? What's your name, fam? The GOAT.
The yard. Ultimate team.
The GOAT guy. Boy, y'all see that shit? Dak's ankle, boy. Dak's ankle looked like an L last night, boy. That was some nasty shit. That shit was crazy, man. I hate seeing injuries like that.
See how the fuck we go from having a fucking one of the best O-lines
Exhibition.
Bruh, yeah. And y'all supposed to, right. Big picture. Y'all supposed to have a good ass O-line. Big picture.
a guy with a bag. What's hard to a guy with cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a man? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it?
Man, let me post this post.
Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, this is solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard.
My bad, my motherfucking dog was going crazy.
Grant exhibition pop-up online head-to-head.
You get that shit? Shit's already go. Figure these people in roster and shit.
Online head-to-head. Franchise exhibition. Online head-to-head. And play. Depth chart. Play quick match.
I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle. With this, ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, okay.
Matchmaking 32 options Detroit Lions. Searching for opponent is ready.
I said I wanted to play. I said I wanted to play. Chat, I gotta get off of
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. The Browns kicker Cody Parkey all set, and off we go from First Energy Stadium. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On second down now. It's Peterson, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for the run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Definitely dangerous.
Stafford. Quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
CT time, man. CT time, man.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? Because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They stay on the ground on first for Johnson, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
We're going to turf the whole first quarter.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll give to Peterson out of the gun. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. They run the counter now. It's Peterson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So on fourth down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Kareem Hunt, the ball.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On second down, it's Hunt, and he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Mayfield. There's the tight end, Carlson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chain.
David,
43-yard line.
pay attention.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll run with Hunt on second down, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
They try to get away, man. Try to get away. You got to look.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Got a minute 7 left in the half. Let's see if we can put up this 6. Break down this defense.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. A full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards there on the carry. Gets it back to 2nd and 11.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, here's Swift.
At the Browns.
A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Ray Swift, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Tell them what you need, more. Yeah, more of that. Scoops, scoops. Watch the motherfucking slant.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
4th down.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. On the return, here's Agnew. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
39-yard line.
Came out there. Stop counter time.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line. So that
entering screen resume. Resume. Entering cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
Start the third, baby.
to bring it out of the end zone, gets him 3 more.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Mayfield on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2 at the Lions' 9-yard line.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt.
David.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to
David.
the 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him a gain of 4. Able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
5-yard line.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Next to score,
Browns 7, Lions 3.
It's going to cause a problem on a Monday.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it
Get
away.
your butt to your seat.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Our last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
3rd and long, it's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
David, what are you doing?
And taken right at the 35. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
Sit still and do your work.
The Browns will take over. First
like, is
and
it that
10.
hard?
At their own 47-yard line.
I mean, I don't understand why it is that every time I listen over there, you're moving and stuff then.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
That's another Browns first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns.
Not
cool. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead.
Get the window messing with Leo and stuff. That's what he's doing. No, you wasn't, because you came from over that way. Sit down.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First down.
Can't beat it.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Out of the gun, Stafford. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a first down.
24 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down.
They run again on first down. Peterson. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Detroit.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Browns 14, Lions 9.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Peoples-Jones returning. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They run it again with Chubb. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Mayfield. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play fake. Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Odell Beckham. Incomplete. Desmond Trufant on the coverage.
It's a good-ass game.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They toss it left side to Chubb. And some room to roam now. 20. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Good ass one, my guy.
Today's final score.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well.
Started out fucking sluggish, man.
Entering online hub screen. Play friend.
Shit.
Quick match. Matchmaking 32 options. Detroit Lions. Searching for opponent is ready.
Nights like this, I wish I was with you. On my turf, roll out the Henry rocks. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a 4-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer.
What's that going on in Lee's Chicken? Boy, I might have to go do this job.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Detroit Lions. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Sanders first carry of the game, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
It's a second down run with Sanders. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Makes the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Play action. Now Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And this is caught in the end zone by Jalen Rager. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Rager, 45 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Lions nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the gun, here's Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
It's caught. Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Lions nothing.
Oh my God.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st down.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop a shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point good by Prater, and we are tied at 7.
Today. We will play anyone. I don't really care. I'm not looking for no special recognition. I don't claim I'm the GOAT. I'm the Lions GOAT.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again? And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Jarrett Davis. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun. Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Agnew. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked
Yes,
like
sir.
he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a
Okay,
floater.
I need your
And
to-do list to be about
defensively, this is a
school. I mean,
dream.
I currently
He
hear
could've
your
caught
teacher
that
on
one.
the
That
thing,
was
so I
way
know
too
you
easy.
should be really paying attention. Okay, but you're not paying your school list stuff attention. You won't do nothing today if you're not going to pay your school attention.
First down, here's a run with Peterson.
Like,
He's got this
that's
down
most
a yard
important
or two
right
shy
now.
of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
David, you okay? Sit down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 23-yard run. And the Lions have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
That new counter's tough.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Lions 14, Eagles 7.
I'm going to put a whole package together for that counter.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
At the 43-yard line.
Look at this defensive line.
That play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's 2nd down.
CD, I want to sneak in a little NFC East talk here. I don't know what to make of this division. Through 4 weeks, they are a combined 3-12-1. The Eagles would actually be the division champs right now at 1-2-1. Washington and Dallas 1-3. The Giants certainly not out of it, even though, CD, they're 0-4 right now.
Yeah, this is unbelievable when you think about it. And if we were talking soccer, we'd be talking relegation, wouldn't we? Would this division even exist next year? But there is potential there. The Eagles came alive with a big win on Sunday Night Football, beating San Francisco in San Francisco. Washington, they're trying to hang in there. Dwayne Haskins has to play better. Dallas should be the team. They've got to fix their defense. And the Giants, they may be 0-4. They're going to fight hard, but I don't think they're contenders in this division.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Sanders. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 30.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. On play action, it's Wentz. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 39 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott on for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
He bats me over the top.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded in the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area. And
now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jamal Agnew.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
First down, Lions.
Yo, you didn't stick around. We got it back, bro.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Johnson on the counter. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson as the first half is winding down. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played, the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. A final shot before half for Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Reagor. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked up by Will Harris. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle.
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. The limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Peterson on the carry.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Let's go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did.
David, why are you talking to Alexa?
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play.
Deshaun Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
That goes for a gain of 31.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the third quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Second and 8 coming up.
Let's go D. Let's go D. Let's go D.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. This is caught by Jackson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. On play action, Wentz. Forced out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trey Flowers able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing now is Wentz. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Flush to his right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Lions will take over. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground. This time Swift fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And it's 3rd down.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
With it is Jackson. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Their own 43-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off at his own 47. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Prater for the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game.
And now here is another interception. It's Desmond Trufant. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Peterson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That good for 19 at a 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Now a toss for Swift left side.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Yes, sir.
They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively.
I don't want you to worry
so
about
they'll be left with only the
2-minute
warning to stop it from here on out.
Like, I mean, that's what you're doing right now in school. You're so worried about everything else, you're not doing school.
Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the 13-year man puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Deshaun Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't get in it, and let him fling another one.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Now Prater to add the PAT. We're close. Well to the right and no good. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
And now here is another interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Eagles.
Extra point good by Prater, and the lead will swell by one more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaching.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 27.
Entering screen resume.
Back to back picks, baby.
Entering friendly. Decline.
Decline, my brother. You're gonna have to quit, dude. about to quit.
Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Entering, attention pop-up, your peer has conceded the game. Exit game.
You got to quit.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face.
Entering online hub screen, you have 5 options. Quick matches selected.
I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Days take fall and you let go. But I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a
Quick
joke.
match.
Holding back your tears, singing minimal. Syllable.
Matchmaking 32 options.
Nobody.
You look like a twisted rod.
Searching for opponent. Opponent is ready.
Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love.
Oh, they going crazy.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Detroit Lions.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Stafford here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
David, what is that?
3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one goes for 30 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. He's going to flip one out here as running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Detroit.
Line of scrimmage, the 30. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, Peterson. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage. The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them.
David, are you on Imagine Math?
That's the exclamation point.
Okay.
Now flip it over defensively.
Better not come over and you on something else.
Down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
The Cardinals take over.
I said, just making sure you're on Imagine Math.
26-yard line.
Let's go.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Peterson, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Isaiah Simmons.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down.
Top-notch dot. They call them nowadays top-notch dot.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, Cardinals nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Johnson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Detroit.
Kerryon Johnson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Matt Prater.
Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. Second rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it.
Got a 14
but
right now. 4 minutes in the second quarter. It's time to play a little defense. Defense makes some motherfucking noise.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Hey, but you're talking to Alexa too much.
This taken in about 4
I
yards
can't hear
deep.
you.
And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And
I don't know. I will check it out.
Here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Murray now. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It's big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there at 22.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And he's got Fitzgerald. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Happy birthday, Reek, man. Happy birthday,
This
dog.
will make it into the end zone.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go, man.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
10.
Throwing again. Stafford. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And off comes to Peterson. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This one from 46 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. On the return, Andy Isabella. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Jamie Collins.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Drake. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, 47 yards. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They've done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Lions first down.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. They give it to Peterson. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, Peterson.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 3rd down, Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On first down, Peterson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They'll run on first down. It's Peterson, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Throwing is Stafford. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown.
To number 19.
Kenny Galladay there to make the grab. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Lining up for the point after.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Isabella. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the fourth and final quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Okay, but you should be in. You should have a meeting starting now.
42-yard line.
So they go from the 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald there to make the grab. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed. They definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Lions 24, Cardinals 21. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. A 10th carry now for Peterson. Adrian Peterson past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Adrian Peterson. 50 yards. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Prater for the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 75 yards. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Is good. Makes the score Lions 31, Cardinals 28. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez.
Quit playing. You're in video class.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Tackle there by Rashard Lawrence. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Peterson. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit! Adrian Peterson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Extra point good by Prater, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 47. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Every time I see this video, I'm getting thrown off.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backward.
Entering. In. Resume. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Entering, attention pop-up, your peer has conceded the game. Exit game.
Alright, man, we're gonna have some fun today, man. We're gonna go get my son situated.
Entering online hub screen, you have 5 options. Quick match. My leaderboard is compare stats.
Yeah, okay. Sometimes you need a friend. Not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. One to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch it.
We'll be back.